Hey there, everyone, and this probably looks familiar, right? Yep, did do this not too long ago here, but this one was my fault actually. I was editing the video here, and I was putting in the files here, and then somehow my memory card got corrupted, so I had to like relook in the files, and I just realized that I deleted a bunch of files and accidentally deleted some of the files, so and that included this intro. So this one was my fault. Sorry. I'll take the blame on this one. But yeah, uh, luckily this isn't too special oriented. There's actually some stuff that I caught on my phone actually, so I didn't lose like pretty much everything. Like I just lost just a couple video files, but one of them was the intro. So for this week, me and Gabby actually or actually went over to some of her friends' place. We played bocce ball. So that's what the main thing was for that. I honestly can't remember what we did during the weekend. I wish I had my video files for it, but I forgot. Yay! So we'll just have to make do. Yeah, I honestly cannot remember what I did that weekend. So sorry, future self, if you ever use this as like a trip down memory lane. There's no memories here. um, but also to the viewers too. I guess while I am doing this, there was a few video segments that I know was there. Like I know the song of the week was there, and that was actually pretty much it. This wasn't a very long kind of video that was going to be on, so we could just do our video of the week for that week right now. It won't be the same. We can still do it. Let's see. So for the song for that week is... I have no idea what this song is. Okay, so since I didn't know what it is, I skipped to the next song, and it's The Promise from When in Rome. So I like this song. It's kind of dramatic, I have to say, and I just love how it's like that, so yay. But yeah, that's that is that week's song of the week. So as always, that will be in the description below. Let's see where we at. We probably still don't have enough time to make even a full video here, so we are gonna break the timeline here. We're gonna do a movie review as well. Okay, so this week's movie review will be it'll be Uncharted, and you may be thinking, wait a minute, Kevin, Uncharted's a video game, not a movie. This isn't the movie of the week. Wrong. There was actually a movie that came out actually pretty recently before this video was recorded, but I need to fill up the content somehow, and I don't remember what it was, so we're just kind of filling in the blanks here. And they actually made the Uncharted series into a movie. You may also be asking me, like, well, most video games that get turned into movies are not very good. Like why are we doing this for this one? I will also say wrong. This movie was actually really good. I'm still not on board with Tom Holland. Like this was from the beginning. Like I didn't think Tom Holland was Nathan Drake material. But hey, what do I know? I don't choose the actors. But other than that, like I love the movie. I freaked out like every time I saw the characters. Like, oh my goodness, it's Nathan Drake. Oh my goodness, it's Victor Sullivan. Oh my goodness, it's Chloe Frazier. So it's like it's so cool to see that. And I learned that this movie is a prequel for how Nathan Drake and Victor Sullivan like officially met, basically. I haven't played the video games in a while, so I could be misremembering this, but this like Chloe Frazier wasn't in the first like Uncharted video game, and she was introduced in the second one. I can't remember if they implied that of them introducing each other in the second one. So, I mean, if that's the case, then we have a whole like time paradox thing where we have an alternate timeline, and everybody loves those. So, yeah. But now Gabby wants to play through the video game, so I'll figure it out. But yeah, the same witty banter between Victor Sullivan and Nathan Drake is there. In fact, Gabby, when we were watching it, she was like, "That's like my favorite part of the movie." I'm like, "That's exactly how it is in the video games. Like, if that's what you love, then you're gonna love playing the video game." And the same action is there. Like, I don't like, spoiler alert if you haven't played any of the video games. Like, the start of the second game has Nathan Drake like climbing over a train that's literally about to fall off a cliff. This one's no different. Spoiler alert again for the movie. At the start of this movie, it's literally Nathan Drake literally flying out of a plane. No context or whatsoever. They really wanted to stay true to the Naughty Dog video game company, didn't they? Didn't they? And it's so weird to see like the chemistry, how like Victor Sullivan and Nathan Drake like first meet, because they weren't buddy. I mean, they were buddy in the video games, and now it's like this movie has a lot of double crossing and triple crossing and quadruple crossing, so on and so forth. So yeah. There's definitely different chemistry. Everyone's getting to know each other. People don't trust each other, so it's cool to see how Nathan Drake and Victor Sullivan, and even Chloe Fraser, who is part of the double crossery, like how that relationship forms where they can at least try and trust one another. It's very cool, very cool. There's also Sam Drake in the film. That was really cool. He was at the beginning and at that hidden cutscene, which was so cool because, I mean, he was first introduced in the fourth game, but since like he's the brother of Nathan Drake, like you can pretty much introduce him like anywhere and it only makes sense as long as you write it correctly. That reminds me, speaking of that though, I have to replay the fourth game with Gabby so that I can remember how they introduced him, because if there's a whole other like thing of what separated them, yeah, I'll have to redo it. But whatever, that's a time for later. But yeah, I've already ran this clock on long enough. Great movie. If you guys are definitely Naughty Dog, Uncharted fans, go ahead and go see it. I don't think you'll be disappointed. It's high thrills, high action, and high comedy on that. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Tune in for some more content for this week's content, if I can be redundant.
Hey, we're closer. You guys keep going. Oh,
that was not what I planned at all.
It's okay.
Did you know what I was trying to do there?
Chrissy has bounced it from one lane to the other, so yeah, you're fine.
What happens if
another
you get the
ball?
other way?
You just do it.
Roll another one.
Yeah, you got this.
Oh, you just do it.
You got this.
What color is this ball?
Oh, I still missed it. Oh well.
Oh, that's pretty cool, eh?
Sure.
What do you call that?
You did exactly what Chrissy did when she first started playing this game.
Chrissy, I'm taking after you.
You have two.
Did I just?
Keep going.
We're still out.
One more.
Yeah, you're allowed to bank. You're allowed to knock their balls out of the way.
Oh, thanks.
Anything to try and get closer to the white one.
You got it. All right,
I think we're still out.
Yep. He went to jail because he killed somebody, but still, in Texas, they have a right to protect their property.
You need to do a
That is like an
little.
ambush, right?
Oh,
That
there we
was
go.
Like a homicide
We are
thing, not
in.
really, that was a planned, premeditated.
Happy dance.
We did this.
Happy dance.